Hope the audio is clear. A check again. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. So I'm still trying to figure out the gauge brightness controls. So once I have that in place, we can expect to get the train moving. And as always, it's that one button which will always be the most difficult to find. But call it OCD, call it how I like it. I want to turn that on. So this train is not going anywhere till I figure that out. Ah, and with that, guys, the stream is back after a brief hiatus. So we are off with the Great Western route. We have a bit of a drag going on here with the DMU. I forgot what's that called. Let's take a look. Can you hear me now? Jose? Do I pronounce your name as Jose or Yos? How do you pronounce that? And welcome to the stream, my friend. Can you hear me? Perfect. Okay, so it's Jose. Hi, Jose. Thank you so much for letting me know. So, since you joined a bit late, I'm not sure whether you were watching. So, we are doing the Great Western route. This is the HST, the high speed train on the Great Western. And right now, we are screaming our way from London Paddington all the way down to Reading. 2.2 miles to Reading, and yeah, once we are there, we might as well do a service back to London Paddington, or we might also be doing the Swiss flirt route from Surrey to Lausanne. Either one, we'll see. And in case, Jose, this is your first time to the channel or the stream, once again, welcome, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. Right now, this channel is mostly about train sims, but it's largely about video games and simulations in general. So if you like any of these, like video games, simulations, flight simulations, or train sims, feel free to subscribe. It'll be so nice to have you part of the gang. And again, if this is your first time, my name is Saurav. I play video games and I live in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And I try to do videos regularly, but unfortunately, we are still trying to adjust to the schedules of the oncoming summer and late spring. So, a lot of outdoor life and many things to do. Hence, streams slash videos have been a bit irregular. Apologies for that, but then you can expect them to go mainstream, and here we are back streaming again. So good to be doing that. So yeah, it's all there, it's all happening, nothing's going away. I like my hair too. Thank you, my friend. Thanks, Jose. Sorry, Jose, didn't really get that what that means, but yeah, you can always tell me about that in the chat. But then yes, if you do consider subscribing to my channel, feel free to follow me. Hit the subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button as well. Would do you no harm, and do me no harm as well. Okay, so now we can do a service back to Paddington. Let's go to the main menu. Timetable. We take Great Western Express. HST. So here's one. Oh, so you're Julian's friend, then you're my friend as well. Jose, definitely yes. Say hi to Julian, a big hi to you as well, and then certainly a special welcome to the channel. Hope you're liking the video so far. Thanks, Jose. Again, I hope you have subscribed to the channel already, and now for folks watching this video now or the ones who will be watching this later. So we are now on the return leg to London Paddington with the GWG HST, the high-speed train, and unlike the inward journey where you have a stop at Slay, this one is a complete non-stop hop over back to Paddington, which is 35 miles of high-speed goodness. So yeah, that's what we are about to bring on. So hold on to your seats and we get going on the journey back to London Paddington. Again, hope the audio is clear, hope I am audible, and hope everybody is having a great start to the weekend wherever you are. So sorry, guys. Again, I was on mute. I was saying, hello, Tyler. Welcome back. And shit, I spoke so much and all of that on mute. Pity, but then good to say it all over again. Hope I'm audible. So, guys, so glad to be back. Had to be away for a bit, but then the channel, me, and all of this is absolutely not going anywhere. It's all here. It's here to stay. So, and again, as of today, hopefully the videos and the streaming schedule will be sorted out, and everything should be back on with a fair bit of regularity. Everything should be fine. Hope I'm audible now, but missed you all. Absolutely missed you all. So really missed you, Tyler. Hope you have been doing good. Hope you have been having a fair bit of weather. Saw your Facebook post. So relieved you're doing fine. You're fine. You know, you're safe. Julian, so glad that you're again. You're here back in the stream. So hope you have been doing fine as well. So yeah, again, we are doing the Great Western Route. We are doing the high-speed train. We did the inward journey from Reading. We did it from London Paddington to Reading. Now we are riding back to Paddington. This one's a non-stop, so we're doing a fair bit of nice high speed. I know. I thought so too. And there is absolutely I felt so bad, not being able to stream because again, it's completely my doing. I'm not able to figure out my schedules with the different kind of weather. My this is my phase of getting adjusted to a new way of life in a new kind of weather. So all of that put together, a fair bit of confusion in schedule, trying to work all that out. But then, I have been playing for sure. It's not like I've not been playing. I have absolutely been indulging in Train Sim World 2 because that's kind of a drug, uh, a good one, and lots of new trains to show you guys. And I have been kind of trying to practice a bit on how not to kill scenarios, Tyler, and how not to break signals. Trying to kind of get a little better at this shit. So hope. I still promise I'll be doing it at least once or twice a day. I mean, that's I think a signature way of doing it. But then yeah, maybe a fewer times than how it used to be in the past. But then how have you been, Tyler? How are things going at your end? How many long trains are we doing, and what kind of stuff's happening in flight sim? I've been doing a lot of spotting, absolutely. And again, guys, folks watching this stream, do let me know if you're liking it. Hope you're liking the stream. This is sort of a comeback stream. And again, dear homies, so glad that you all are here. So you kind of know what my problem has been, like Tyler. But yeah, again, in my case, I have not been streaming, but I have been playing. Again, guys, I did not really stream because really did not feel like streaming, and I did not want to do a half-hearted job of doing a stream just for the heck of it, just for the heck of continuity. Even if it means maybe kind of being out of touch for a little bit of time, I think that's okay. I felt that's okay, rather than kind of really making it feel like a grind, trying to stream. Again, I'm not really great at this. So many things to figure out, so I needed my time as well. Uh, Again, that's it. And maybe this is how we do it from time to time. You'll probably see me disappear for a short bit of time from time to time, but then again, channel stays here, channel goes nowhere, and the videos will keep coming. We have had a fair bit of rain in Amsterdam as well for the last few days, and after a very brief spell of relatively warm weather, I say relative, Let's bear that in mind. A brief spell of relatively warm weather. Uh, Amsterdam is feeling fairly nice and coldish. Again, not very cold, but comfortable, let's say. Julian, I will see you back in the stream whenever you can, my friend. See you soon. Wow. Now that's really a natural calamity, isn't it? See you, Jose. See you back soon, my friend. Thank you so much for being here in the stream, Jose and Julian. So nice having you guys here. See you back in the stream soon, and keep watching the videos. But hope, Tyler, hope everything was fine at your end, your family, your house stuff, cars, everything was fine, and hope everything's fine. Yeah, it was getting hot. I can totally get that. It was beginning to get hot here. I think there was this one day where I think I did notice a spot of perspiration. Let me just put it that way. But then, yeah, back how I like it. See you, Jose. See you, Julian. I really didn't get to check that, Tyler, because so when I changed phones after coming to the Netherlands, so in my iPhone, the one which I use right now, I don't even have Messenger, Facebook Messenger, but I'll definitely then install it to see that video that you sent me, because I'm not that frequent on Facebook, really less frequent there. And I, in fact, went there because of the storm. I went there to check on you, and yeah, that's when I saw the post of yours, but didn't get the video because I don't have Messenger. But then I'll install it and I'll definitely try seeing it. But absolutely, you know, really so thankful and glad for the fact that you're safe. Seriously, that's like serious natural calamity, serious bad weather, and these are like serious forces of nature, you know, working against you when you step out of your house, or sometimes even when you are indoors. This is really twisted stuff. And you know, where my house is in Amsterdam, as you know, I mean, I live very close to Schiphol, and we get to see a lot of these planes during their final approach. I mean, at a height of, let's say, between 2,000 to 1,500 feet, depending on the plane. So that's how close I am. Pretty much the final approach. And sometimes when you get to see this stuff storms, people doing like the pilots doing the approaches in these storms with some really twisted headwind and crosswind, and you do get to see a lot of you know of these planes pilots doing go arounds. I mean, I see that happening in real life so many times, and that's really when you really respect how forceful nature can be, and when nature is against you in the form of a crosswind or a headwind, that's when you realize how tough the going can get. 100% right, Tyler. You will, or we will, all see a lot of these unpredictable swings and weather at times of the year where you really least expect it. So, yeah, anomalies, as they say. I mean, definitely the patterns are extremely anomalous and getting very erratic from time to time. So, definitely reasons of concern. And you don't help that by driving a diesel train like the one I'm driving, as long as it's in train symbol too, in which case it's absolutely fine. So 5.3 miles out of Paddington, holding at 111 miles per hour. Our next speed limit is going to be 100. So let's slow down a little bit. As you see, Tyler, I'm now being mindful of speed limits. 100% agree, Tyler. I mean, Mother Nature can really be scary when she wants, and it's better not to tempt her. And we as humans have been doing that for centuries. So here comes some retribution. Probably still enough time to learn our lessons. If not, then we are all about to fall off from a flat earth. Big plans for the weekend. So here it's been kind of a slightly an extended weekend, Tyler. So yesterday on Ascension Day, it was a holiday in the Netherlands. So it was a holiday for me. And then I cheated a little bit by taking a day off today, a planned day off, of course. So now with that, uh-oh. So with that, yeah, I'm like kind of 2 days into the weekend already, and I have been having a fantastic time. Great weekend so far. We have also had like fairly good weather, and yes, hopefully, if the same kind of weather continues, then tomorrow definitely one of the plans being maybe we will be going to the Scheveningen beach. So Scheveningen beach is it's quite a popular beach, though a little far from Amsterdam. It's not the closest beach to Amsterdam, but then Scheveningen Beach, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is in the city of The Hague, or Den Haag as it's called in the Netherlands. So me and my wife, we are planning that, weather permitting, if it's good weather tomorrow, we will go to the coast of the North Sea at Scheveningen Beach. But we will definitely be doing a stream. So the stream stays. Big plans for the stream. Stay tuned. So there will be a stream for sure. But yeah, that's one of the plans. And then if there is still good weather, also we'll go a little bit museum hopping. Love doing that, both of us. So that's for sure on the scales. I am such a. I sneaked one in, Tyler. I really sneaked one in. Just bridged the gap. So yeah, Scheveningen Beach is in fact quite popular, quite a bit of a hotspot. Then there's the closest beach from where I live in Amsterdam is a place called Sandford, famous also for the Grand Prix, or the F1, which is also where it takes place. Have been there, but yeah, never been to Scheveningen, so that's a plan for tomorrow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Tyler. I'm really so sorry. Didn't want to drop that one in, but I'm sure you'll still have a lot of awesome weather, even when you get off work, and then you'll have enough time to catch some good beer with your friends and maybe do some flight sim, and also to maybe do a train sim stream. So here we are rolling back into platform 9 at London Paddington. I think we have done respectively well so far. Haven't crashed into anything, haven't broken a signal. And Paddington, as usual, looks majestic. Definitely one of those better looking, meticulously crafted grand old stations in the UK in Train Sim World 2 from Dovedale. So yeah, definitely, I mean, a feast for the eyes in the way it's done. So surprise, surprise, Tyler. We arrived in one piece. A fire in the backyard and a couple of drinks. I'm like, that sounds like a formula for a successful weekend already, Tyler. You got it all spot on. So also, I don't know whether you can see it. So here is a Yamaha keyboard, which is a gift from my wife. So my wife was so kind enough to gift buy me a Yamaha keyboard slash synthesizer, which I've always wanted. So it's my hot new toy, and I'm also planning to invest quite a bit of time trying to figure my way around it, and trying to learn how to play a keyboard slash piano slash synthesizer. So that's now another thing to do on the to do list. Extremely excited. If I get good at it at some point, I would love to kind of, start posting a bit of those videos as well. Grand plans for the future, but yeah, something to think of. But that's another thing. Okay, perfect. So this one's complete. So plan for the second half of the stream before we wrap up. Maybe just as a quick wrap, uh, we can do Swiss service before we wrap up for the day. Or maybe we can take the HST, the high speed train from, I think, London Victoria this time down to Brighton with basically the Gatwick Express route, but without, not with the class 387, but with the HST. That can be a very interesting experiment. Maybe that is something we can do. Let's see. We can add. Let's get G. Okay. No, we cannot do that from here, but we have to go do it from within London commuter. So here is also some quick and dirty scenario planning. Creating a scenario, not something that I usually often do, but just feel like doing that today. So today we will be running the high-speed train on the Gatwick Express route from London Victoria all the way down to Brighton via London Gatwick. Maybe also have a stop there, just like the Gatwick Express usually does. But with the high-speed train instead of the class 387. So yes, P confirm. Let's add. So we start from London Victoria. And we okay, just bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how to create a scenario. Okay. You want to go to London Victoria to Brighton. Can I search? No. This is what I don't understand. Hey, elevator pan. Hi, my friend. Sorry, missed your ping. How are you doing? Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to kind of design a quick scenario. Which is a little strange. Bear with me while I take one more stab at this. Details. Okay, this is off the rails. I'm confirming this. If we can now add something. There we go. I think I have now Brighton. I can see Brighton. So we start from London, Victoria. Platform 18. Okay, let's write this. What if I start from Brighton instead? And then there we go. Apparently we can do the route other way around. Confirm end marker. We will stop at Gatwick Airport platform 4, since we are the Gatwick Express after all. Looks good. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So okay, I'll take this. 8 coaches, or maybe the 6. Let's keep it 4. It's a special train. Okay, so this one's really going to be special, guys. Uh, we are for the first time doing, at least here in this channel, we will be doing the high speed train, the GWG high speed train from the Great Western Route. We will be running it as the Gatwick Express, but the other way around, all the way from Brighton to London Victoria, with the stop at London Gatwick. And before we get started with that, as usual, we'll take a quick break, 5 to 6 minutes. Don't go away anywhere. This is the second and the last half of the stream for the day today. Been fantastic so far. But before we wrap up, quick break, after which we do the second half. And see you be right back. So don't go away. with that, I'm back. Thanks for not going away, folks. And okay, now this is going to be fairly interesting. This is Brighton, and yeah, we are starting a Gatwick special service from Brighton to London Victoria using the high speed train, the GWG high speed train. So it's basically the HST running on London commuter. It's an off the rails scenario. I feel it's a great way to see this route. This is a beautiful route, busy one, and somehow I'm not a huge fan of the uh, usual configuration of British EMU DMUs, the way they are with the single window in front of you. I think they're good. They're really good, but then I probably am not the greatest fan of them, and I somehow find them to be a bit restrictive in terms of the view. And I feel that it kind of gets in your way of getting a full good view of the route. But again, that's not how the real world works. But fortunately, this is also not the real world. I mean, to some extent, which is why I can do this. If only my controller stops acting up. But I'm sure it's nothing so out of the ordinary either. So may raise a few eyebrows, but then not that many, I hope. Again, for folks watching the stream, thank you so much for joining the stream. And if this is your first time, thanks for joining the stream again. My name is Saurav, and I play Train Sim World 2 mostly on this channel, at least at this time. And if you like video games, if you like simulations, and if you like train sims at that, then this no doubt is your channel. And it would mean a lot to me in case this is your first time and you're seeing this channel for the first time. If you'd consider subscribing, then that would be fantastic, which would mean that I would see you again. So passengers are boarded, we lock the doors, and now we are off to Gatwick, platform 4, which is 23 miles from here. All the best, and let's see how this goes. So the class 387 is really fantastic, especially the red Gatwick Express livery, the GX. But again, as I said, I find the cockpits of those class of EMUs to be a little restrictive in terms of the visibility outside. And fortunately, that's not the kind of design that you see in trains in most of the other parts of Europe, at least not in the Netherlands, not in Germany. But from that standpoint, the GWG high speed train, the one that we are driving right now, is really one of my favorite British trains. And we are hence running the Gatwick Express service with the HST from Brighton to London Victoria. We are well on our way and on our way to Gatwick platform 4, 22 miles to go, and time to crank up the speed. Again, I hope the audio is clear. I am audible. In case you cannot hear me, in case the audio plays funny or is glitchy, do let me know in the chat so that I can do something about it. So the speed limit's up to 80. So 8.7 miles out, 8.5 now to Gatwick Airport, platform 4, which is our next stop. After which, it's a non stop hop over to London Victoria. Okay, so we made it to Gatwick. So off we go to London Victoria. We are headed for platform 16, 23 miles from here. And we are back on the road again. To be free. Nice message. Yeah, I kind of like battle royals as well, but Fortnite's really not my game. I mean, it has to be a battle royal, then of course it'll be Apex. So I'm more of an Apex Legend guy. But for now, I think I'm finding my peace in Train Sim World 2, which I think will be more, relaxing experience than the sometimes toxic grind of battle royales. So, but yeah, good to hear that you like Fortnite. It's a lovely game. Definitely, I haven't played that much or probably at all. So, but then I know what Fortnite is all about. Have seen tons of Fortnite videos, and glad to hear that you love Fortnite. Again, to be free, happy to have you here in this stream. Big shout out to you. Welcome to Be Free. And if this is your first time in the channel, my name is Saurav. Glad meeting you. I love video games, and this channel is predominantly video games, simulations, and more so train simulations at this moment. And if these are your thing, hope you will consider subscribing and hope to see you around. Again, thanks for joining the stream. To be free, glad to have you here. So 9.2 miles to go to London Victoria, platform 16, a tad over speed. Kind of trying to bring that into a check. It's a 0.4% downhill gradient. So of course you need to watch your speed, need to manage it a little bit, nudge it a bit under control. Hi, Elgin Dester. Welcome to the stream. Not sure what you mean by that, but then hello to you as well. Hope that's what you're saying. Here we are arriving at London Victoria. This is platform 16, and we just drove our GWG Great Western high speed train all the way from Brighton via London Gatwick. So, this was our idea of the Gatwick Express today. Been a fantastic day today, guys. Thanks to all of you who watched, who joined, and who watched and enjoyed the stream with me. For those who could not and intend to watch it later, absolutely fine. Hope you like it today. And today's stream was all about the Great Western high speed train, which we first drove from London Paddington to Reading, and then we did a service back from Reading to London Paddington, and then we drove this train, this fantastic beast of a train, all the way from Brighton to London Victoria now via London Gatwick as the Gatwick Express, which has now just arrived at Victoria platform 16, and now we open our doors, let the passengers out onto the platform, and then we intend to wrap it up for the day. That was not too shabby, as I would say. So that was all for tonight, my friends. And as I said, welcome back, homies, back to the stream. Again, a word of assurance, the channel, the stream, it's absolutely going to be here. It's going to be around, not going anywhere. Sorry, had to be away for a bit, but then I'm back again, and things should be getting fairly regular again sooner or later. So do stick around. Hope everybody liked today's stream, the ones that have seen it already or the ones that you're about to see later. Uh, really missed you guys. Great to be back. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend ahead, and I hope to be back on Saturday with another stream. Looking forward to that. So some really great stuff coming up. And again, for the folks who are watching the stream for the first time, that's you. I mean, my friend right there watching this right now. Uh, would mean a lot if you would consider subscribing. I mean, if I would see my channel grow, of course, that's a big encouragement for me, and that also makes me, you know, feel like doing a lot more, feel like being regular, and create content regularly. So hope you like it as well, and if you do, smash the like button, would mean a lot to me. So thanks, guys. See you around. And as usual, this is your boy Saurav signing off from Amsterdam. Way too late in the night, in a dark room here, but driving some bright trains. So have a good night. Have a great weekend ahead. See you back on Saturday. Until then,